What's going on YouTube? Hayden Schreier making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to USD. We also have a bunch of important announcements I would like to discuss prior to jumping into the charting. As you guys know, there's a bunch of things happening within the market. Obviously, we have these announcements. We have to talk about the Mark Zuckerberg Facebook coin that was just created today, how that's affecting the market. Is that going to tank things, make it shoot to the upside? Is there no, correlation at all? It's some important things we're going to have to discuss. Otherwise, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up if you like the content, and let's jump right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the chartings, I do have a couple of announcements I would like to make with you guys. Number one, in regards to yesterday's video, I apologize. No, that's not how I'm going to be doing my videos. I literally have just forgotten to edit myself over to the side, so huge apologies for that. You're not really missing out on too much because we will discuss it later on in today's episode. Otherwise, besides that, now diving into what you guys can see on the channel, here's my Cloud9 Exotics YouTube account. This is the account that was made for the exotic car company that I work for as a marketing specialist. So I would really appreciate it, guys, if you would hop on over to here, click subscribe. We're trying to get this to like 300 subscribers, so we couldn't do it without your help. I'm in this video right here, our first vlog. This will be tagged in the first link in the description down below. Really shed some love, show some love. If you guys want to see me outside of crypto in a way and see some exotic cars, highly recommend you watch that video. Now, moving on to the Mark Zuckerberg post that he made, I do want to discuss that, but also in regards to the giveaways, yes, I am giving them away, guys. I have your emails from the people that won. Some people have not yet responded. I'm going to give them a couple more days. If they don't, I will be raffling off those things that have not been, taken yet. So guys, there's still chances for you guys to make a pretty cool profit or to take advantage of the giveaway. So that's going to be coming up in probably tomorrow or the next day's video. But moving on to this, crazy post by Mark Zuckerberg I'd like to discuss with you guys. So he created a post 6 hours ago, pretty much super early in the morning, like 4:30 a.m. He wrote, "Today, Facebook is coming together with 27 organizations around the world to start a nonprofit Libra association and create a new currency called Libra. Libra's mission is to create a simple global financial infrastructure that empowers billions of people around the world. And it's powered by blockchain technology, which is cryptocurrency. And the plan is to launch it in 2020, so in a year or less than a year. You can read more about it at Libra.org. Being able to use mobile money can have an important positive impact on people's lives because you don't have to always carry cash, which we know, which can be insecure or pay extra fees for transfers. As we know, doing these wire transfers over international, with international companies, it becomes quite pricey with the banks, especially like Chase and the big, franchises like that. They really do like to charge quite a bit on these wire transfers. This is especially important for people who don't have access to traditional banks or financial services, which we know is in, third world countries, things like that, who have money, in crypto, but not necessarily a bank. Right now, there are 1 billion people who don't have a bank account, but do have a mobile phone, as we know. We aspire to make it easy for everyone to send and receive money, just like you use your apps to instantly share messages and photos. To enable this, Facebook is also launching an independent subsidiary called Calibra, that will build services and let you send, spend, and save Libra, starting with digital wallet that will be available in WhatsApp and Messenger as a standalone app next year. That's awesome. As we know, if you have Facebook, you already have this. Calibra will be regulated like other payment services providers. Any information you share with Calibra will be kept separate from information you share on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. They partnered with Stripe, Visa, Booking, eBay, Farfetch, Lyft, Spotify, Uber, nonprofits, blah, blah, blah. All this is built on blockchain technology. It's decentralized, meaning it's run by many different organizations instead of just one, making the system fairer overall. It's available to anyone with internet connection and has low fees and costs and is secured by cryptography, which helps keep money safe. This is an important part of our vision for privacy, for a privacy-focused social platform. They can interact all the way, blah, blah, blah. Privacy and safety will be built into every step. For example, they'll have dedicated team of experts for risk management, things like that. So that's huge, guys. If you guys want to read more about this, you can. 32,000 shares, 14,000 comments, over around 100,000 likes. So this is going to be huge, guys. It's definitely something that I really wanted to share with you guys because a lot of you probably didn't know or heard about this Facebook coin launching but didn't know what it is. And from my research, I believe it is a stable coin, which means they're holding the price at a specific at a specific price. Sorry, they're holding the coin at a specific price. So they may hold it at $1, the price of the coin, which, you know, it's weird because it is decentralized, but they're holding the coin at a certain price, which means it is semi-centralized because they're holding it. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys have any more information regarding that, or you'd like to share your opinion on, please comment down below what you think about this Facebook coin. Is it good? Is it bad? A little more in-depth, you know, analysis on that. If you do have, please feel free to share, email me, do whatever. I really like to learn. We're here to learn and share with the rest of the community, all 10,000 plus of you guys. But now let's look at the charts and see how that potentially affected the markets for today. Was there any effect? Did we go up, down, stay the same? Was there any correlation? Let's find out. So just off the bat, you can see the market is down in red, only down by like 1 to 2%, so really not by much. Bitcoin is also down. It's going to be interesting if you guys have the answer to this. Will it be traded on the exchange? I don't think so because it's a stable token, but who knows? Maybe it is because Tether is stable token held at $1, and that is, you know, fair trade for you guys. So it may be a public token, but I'm not sure. Let me know down below if it's a private or public token. But markets are down. They're in red, which means that we are seeing retracement. Is that in conflict with this Libra token launching? That's the big question for right now. Let's move on to the rest of the tokens. Now, I want to explain to you guys that correlation doesn't always make causation. That's an amazing quote that I've heard so many times. Correlation isn't always causation, which means just because something correlates, you know, fiat to Bitcoin or I don't know, exchanges, Binance to Bittrex, doesn't mean it's the cause of something, which Libra, this token, may not, the Facebook coin launching, may not be the effect of this retracement in the market, because as we know, with these altcoins right now, we are seeing retracement, we are seeing pullback, and we are seeing movement downwards, which was expected. And I said this yesterday, and it makes sense. The markets were near overbought, and now we needed to pull back down. And I'm anticipating a 127 price for Litecoin, which is still quite high. We could even fall as low as 115, and I think that's going to be about it. Now, in this downtrend, I will be telling you guys when I plan on buying in for the next buy to eventually make some profit, make some money off of. You can see Bitcoin is the one that took a really big hit. I think $300 it fell. Makes total sense, guys. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that there is retracement happening right now. We are seeing pullback. We are seeing moves down to $89.50. It makes sense. You know, we're at $9,000 right now. You know, just showing you this chart. You know, if you have me on Patreon, you would see all these charts as well. Everything is shared on Patreon. These are live updating charts that everybody on my Patreon has access to. Guys, if you have me on Patreon and can't figure it out, just send me a message and I can help you guys, because I'm not trying to hide it or avoid you guys. I just want you to know that. But retracement makes sense. I mean, do I really have to explain it any further? We have our top resistance right here. Acted as a support previously, but is now starting to retrace the market and pull back down. Not only did we hit this top resistance, but we also neared overbought, which is another reason for this retracement. We're using a support at 89.50, and we may see sideways consolidation. That's really what this coin needs right now. Bitcoin, the rest of the market needs sideways movement like this. This movement this way, once we hit this line right here, will be a great buying opportunity, and expect to see a bounce upwards. That will be where we're going to make some money off of. Now, moving on to Ethereum, then we'll wrap things up with XRP. Same exact things happening with Ethereum. We called it a couple of days ago. We said we were in some sort of channel, some sideways channel with a bottom ascending triangle or uptrend forming. You can see a very beautiful triangle is forming right now. I'll draw it out for you guys. Dang, right there, bam, you can see beautiful triangle. You'll notice we have a resistance up here at 270, which we're currently retracing down from. It makes total sense, understandable, really textbook. We saw a resistance at the top here. You can see it in the past, and obviously to see some sort of resistance right here makes total sense. Obviously, we're lower on the high-low MMA than the rest of the coins, or sorry, on the RSI than the rest of the other coins, but there is still potential to, you know, sweep downwards, back down, and potentially 235, if not a little bit higher. Now, to wrap things up with you guys for XRP, and then we'll talk tomorrow. XRP took a pretty wild leap yesterday. Not really sure where that came from, but very funny how we fell really quick. Now, for those of you who, you know, like to be high risk traders, this could have been something profitable. But here's why I don't tell most of you guys to make trades off of this. Let's say for whatever reason we knew this was coming, you guys would have to been on your computer ASAP to have caught this, mainly because the second we broke up was literally followed by the same retracement back down. Now, if you guys bought in right up, here expecting to go much higher, you would have caught this downtrend and it would have fallen. This is a very unpredictable, hard, high risk trade, and some people could easily make money trading from 42 to 47 cents, but that most people who are beginners watching this channel wouldn't have been able to buy into this and probably would have caught this, retracement downtrend all the way back down to the top support. And this pretty much confirms that we do have a top resistance, support right here. Currently we're trading above that, so we may trade on that as we move lower, but that's pretty much going to wrap up today's episode, guys. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Guys, if you watched some of my previous videos, I told you guys when the giveaway is going to be, and I did speak of who won the giveaway. I have a couple people who respond, which I will answer you guys back shortly. And for those of you who haven't responded yet, I am in the next couple of days going to redo a giveaway, and it gives more people opportunities to win that because I'm really trying to give it away. But otherwise, I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.